The Nathan Nicholls-inspired road to recovery for the boys from the capital continues today. There's a visitor in town and it's from across the Tasman. The Waratahs are at Westpac and they're looking to continue their good form on top of the Australian Conference. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Rugby, a home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Nathan Nicholls Be a Pro career, where we are charging on up the leaderboard in the New Zealand Conference with the Wellington Hurricanes. The team once again unchanged from that good win we had last week as well. It was a come from behind and it was a tough ask as well, but crucial points were gained, 5 in the bank to head into today's match against the top of the table Waratahs team. So unchanged, still Nathan Nicholls starts and captains from fullback, and still Marshall runs the reins from number 10. Corey Jane found a little bit of form last week, and we hope that continues on the right wing of a team that started slow but come good late on in the match. Well, the Waratahs have shown how good they are over recent weeks, absolutely storming the Australian Conference with some amazing talent. And look who's starting on the left wing for the Waratahs. Former Hurricane superstar Nehemiah Skada will start in the number 11 jersey. Another former New Zealand player, Zach Guilford, will start at fullback in a very, very talented looking back three for the Waratahs. They have plenty of talent in their pack as well. Angus Tarval, another former Blues player in that team. In the back row, of course, Dennis Dyack, mainstays and big names that they'll look to rely on to lead the team forward in the pack. The Waratahs topping Australia and looking to topple in New Zealand as well. Nathan Nicholls is on halfway. Ball in hand and he'll get this match underway. Home crowd here for the Hurricanes. Westpac Stadium packed in a lot of blue you can see around the stadium, but we're underway. Super Rugby back in action with Nathan Nicholls and the Hurricanes. That's a breakdown entered for Nicholls. He's quickly off the mark with that. A good offload as well. Just about find some space for Perenara. Nicholls trying to charge up the line, but one off little break run there from the base of the ruck. Hurricanes away. Marshall, great pass to Ross, but he's hammered into touch. Wow, a little bit of elusive play straight off the whistle there from the Hurricanes. A couple of line breaks already. And they'll look to put pressure now on the defence of their own line, the Waratahs. They do feel the ball off the line out though, and they look to their backs. They're not going to kick, they're going to run it out. They've got numbers now, they kick. They kick away from Nicholls nicely as well. He tricks across along with Frost. And he comes, big meeting against Nicholls. He's been absolutely smashed. A huge tackle there. Now Eves does some work himself. Nicholls wanting the ball. He wants to clear the line here, but they've lost it. It's back to the Waratahs. Now there's trouble as they look to spread the ball. It's big numbers out wide for the Waratahs as well. Into contact they go. Surely that's got to be a turnover. No. Waratahs hang on. Still they come wide. Stepping, looking to force his way through there. Tarval does well.
Release.
Milner Scudder was sitting on the wing. That's been lost. Nicholls has dived on it, happy to let his team play advantage. It's been turned over, but we will go back for the initial knock on. There's a little short side run. Nowhere going there.
Crouch.
It was quickly turned over by the Waratahs. So they've had the better of this match so far, have the visitors. Perenara goes to the short side and Jane puts in a kick. He's cleared everyone away, but Nicholls running very crossfield here, trying to make an impact on defence. Good offload now. Here come the Waratahs. Numbers building in the middle. They go to ground. It's been all the men from across the ditch. New South Wales leading from the front here. Good tackle, one-on-one Jane.
Release.
Former teammates Milner Scudder and Corey Jane meeting against each other for the first time this season. Into contact again. Still no ball coming to the yellow of the Hurricanes. Now they look wide and they got again numbers. They cut it inside and Dennis charges. Going nowhere still though, the Waratahs still between halfway 10-metre line. Oh, a massive tackle. Yellow jumpers pile on in, but they don't find the ball. Now they continue to offload. Wider goes, Miller's in behind. He's got the footwork. He comes up against Nicholls, and Nicholls makes him pay with a great piece of defence. What a match-up that is. Oh, another big tackle there from Marshall. Absolutely flattens him. Still ball for the Waratahs though. They cannot lose it at the moment. They are playing exceptionally well. They come wide. Oh, Tuilangi. He's left Nicholls with does. Oh, try saver. Nathan Nicholls saves the day. Wins the contest and will look to kick downfield, but he's forced in goal.
Crouch. Bind.
Oh my goodness, what a game-changing moment that could be for Nicholls. Scrum feed for the Waratahs. Hurricanes try and force them back. It's just 5 metres out. This is opportunity knocking for the visitors. Shrugging away one, he's gone into touch.
Release.
Surely. If that's not in touch, then I am completely confused. He's still going though. Now the kick comes away. How did the Waratahs get away with that? The man was blatantly in touch. In the end, it's been kicked away. Perenara doing the job out in midfield. So line out now. They've really dealt with a lot of pressure very quickly. Have the Hurricanes. It's been a long passage now. Waratahs in control of this match with possession, but they still haven't put anything on the board. It's much of what we saw last week as well when the Hurricanes struggled to get control of the match. Got to be a turnover here for the men in yellow. No. The Hurricanes still have to play defence. It comes away once more. They change directions. It's what it's been all about here by the Waratahs. Offloads and switching plays. Here we go, inside ball. Almost finding a way past, but Nicholls shuts them down. Nicholls almost turns over. And again, the Waratahs continue to persevere.
Release.
Marshall making more work on defence. And they continue to hammer down the left-hand side, but they come back the other way now. Looking to go out right side attack. Oh, turnover ball. It's been kicked. That's not a bad option either. Waiting way back there is Zach Guilford. Oh, met heavily by Nicholls. And the defence down has to cover. They do very well. Guilford did awesomely to get that pass away. Goes to Dennis. He offloads it very short. No way through there.
Release.
Oh, might be ball back here for the Hurricanes. It is. It's turnover possession. Dummy. Ross turns around the corner. Now they look wide. This is what they need to do. Oh, bad pass to Nicholls. He's offloaded nicely to Coles. Coles away to, oh, that was a horrible ball to Eggs. But it's picked up from Chain. Chain going himself. Oh, he's not got it away where he wanted it to. And Nicholls is forced into touch. It just didn't go as fluidly as it needed to. And the Waratahs survive a rare counter-attack from the Hurricanes. To the back it goes. And Dennis has reeled it in for the Waratahs. A little shimmy and a little step creates a big amount of space. Oh, it's been turned over. Good intercept. Running back, he's found the ball in his hands. Drop goal! Is this our key? Oh, it's over! It's hit the crossbar. And I think that is Peter Arkey who has nailed the drop goal just before half time. It's hit the crossbar and it's gone over. Controversial drop goal from the Hurricanes. Who would have seen that coming here at Westpac? Up goes kickoff. Oh, it's left alone completely. The Waratahs pull it back in. And all that hard work very quickly undone from the Hurricanes. Now they look to attack. They need to do something before half-time. They've got about 4 minutes to do it. They run out of room. They come back. They've still got it though. Amazingly, they've kept the ball for such long periods of time. That's got to be a turnover. Will it be? Slow ball back to the yellow though. Hurricanes with possession, and they go wide. Jane goes one extra, and behind the defence, Nicholls gets the ball, looking to shimmy a way out. Defence quickly on him though. Swell works. Now they go wide. Piranara pops it up. Hurricanes desperate to hang on to the ball, but they won't do it. Waratahs steal it back. Full back in the middle of the breakdown. Oh, massive tackle from Arso. Harry Ross is out here all by himself, but Piranara makes them pay. That's half time as well. Now they need to shut this down. Go to the break with a 3-0 lead. That is just what they need, the Hurricanes. They let the Waratahs in now. They will be absolutely shattered. Could be turnover ball. It will be turnover ball. Big pass going back to Nicholls, who's just kicked that down the sideline. Unbelievably bad play. Now stumped away, back from Guildford. Someone just please kick the ball out. Kick the ball out. Kick the ball out. Thank you. Nathan gets it done on the second attempt. A decent little touch finder as well. Calls the teams off for half-time. Well, it's a little bit of heart and mouth stuff there near the end. But Nicholls come back strong on the second go and hammers it over the sideline. 3-0. A very entertaining matchup almost. The Hurricanes doing a lot of defence. But amazingly, they've still come out with 53% of the ball. Territory, though, massively not on their side. Just 25% of that going the way of the home team. Handling here is pretty clean, just 2 each. But it is the drop goal from Peter Aki, I presume. We won't find out till the end, who has put them in the lead. Just 3 points to 0. Hopefully some more entertainment in the second half. And look at that tackle count. Almost double. That's hard work on defence from the Hurricanes. Back we come to kick off the second half. It's a smatteringly full Westpac Stadium for today's match. What a take from the Waratahs! They're off to a blinder of a start as Nicholls gets left for dust there by a sidestep. It breaks down though. Somehow the Waratahs have come storming out of the break. And they go straight back onto attack where they left off as well, which is just amazing. Oh, a knock on off the turnover is kicked away. And another disappointing break here from the Hurricanes. Another turnover though. This time, it's not allowed. And looks like that was Fafita who made that turnover and lost the ball forward.
Bind. Set.
Scrum feed packs down for the Waratahs as they stay still in Hurricanes territory, amazingly. They've got a tent pitched up, they're making a campfire and they're cooking some beans. That's how long they've been here. They come wide, 3-on-2 overlap, they cut back inside and it again comes unstuck. Plenty of yellow jumpers there, but the blue overpowers them through the breakdown. Now they come wide, looking for Mulder to do with magic again. He won't get through, he won't get away, and they're dragged over the touchline. Zach Guildford joining the line. And into touch they go. What a piece of defence from Nathan Nicholls. He saved the day once again. Line out. Big pressure now on Nicholls. Oh, he's looked for Falealofa, but he's missed him completely. And the Waratahs have stolen the ball back. Nicholls has joined that maul, and now he's fallen over. It's dreadful. It's a chance, and it's a try for the Waratahs. What was Nicholls doing? Get your face off the dirt. It's 3-5. It's under the sticks, and it should surely be 7. It's Sean McCarthy who scores. Nicholls went into that maul. I don't know if he thought that they had the ball. Then he lost his footing coming out to the maul, and it all went pear-shaped with McCarthy going over for the try. Watch him here. There he goes. And now you see him falling over there. The top of the screen. Great offload. You got to credit the Waratahs. They've been down here for a long, long time. And Sean McCarthy now has scored the try, and he needs this conversion. You'd put your house on it surely right in front. And he makes a little mistake with it. Good kick for the Waratahs fly half, and this is why they're top of the table. They haven't conceded a try, and now they've finally turned their pressure into one of their own. Back to halfway for Nicholls. Slight breeze coming from his left side. And by the looks, he's going to kick into it. High, very high, holding in the wind. Up they go, and they pull down with it. This is a great chance. Offload coming inside. It's a try. Try the Hurricanes. One of the best season highlights right there. It's Vince Arceau. He scored a screamer. Who took that in from the kickoff is what I want to know. Up they go. Oh, of course it was James Marshall. He's done it brilliantly. And Arceau did the job of support player. Wow, wow, wow. What a try assist here from Marshall. He hasn't done much in the number 10 jumper, but he's proved his worth there. Without the kicking responsibilities, the Hurricanes hit back in an instant. And with the try alone, thanks to the drop goal from our key, they have the lead 8-7. Kick to come for Nathan Nicholls. Lining one up here to the left. Looks good, looks over. It's 10-7, game back on. And the Hurricanes show why with Nathan Nicholls in the team. They are a threat to everyone. Back to halfway, McCarthy, the try scorer, the all-point scorer for the Waratahs. Gets the game back underway, a shallow kick. And he finds plenty of opposition there.
Release.
As Fatilofa tries to go through himself. Now for Fafita, looks for width, finds Ross as well on the second pass. Breaks down quickly and could be turned over, but no, the Hurricanes hold on nicely. Well, Fafita's just chopping across now. Here's Nicholls, giving it away to Aki. Goes back to Nicholls. That's a great play. Has got the legs, go around. He slips, he gets up, he bundles over again. Just taken third attempt. Nicholls lights this game up. Perinara goes back to Fatilofa. Where's the spark? It looks like it might have just come. Oh no, that's a terrible play. They may lose this ball now, they do. Well, that was it for the Hurricanes. That was the magic chance. Now the Waratahs, they're shifting the ball. One-on-one tackles. Oh, they're made. And it's a ball turned over. One-on-one for the fullback. Nicholls has lost it. He was in front of the handler anyway. It was a forward pass that turned into a knock-on. Now the Waratahs have to fight their way out. Nicholls standing on super because that's what he is. The kick comes across. And the ref will pull it all the way back. Knock on from Nathan Nicholls. Looking to force himself
Crouch.
to be the game changer.
Bind.
Hasn't come about for him.
Sit.
The Englishman though, wow, why are we on low ruck commitment there? I question that massively. Waratahs win the scrum. And they look to use their set piece out to Munascara. They go one more, cutting back inside. Plenty of options here for them, but they go to ground. Good cover defence from the Hurricanes. Nicholls not even required from a line break. Now wide chain, work to do on defence. Nicholls chips in as the pass goes inside.
Release.
Well, that's a good play. That's a great play at the ruck. Nicholls quickly over, and he rolls the man back onto the Hurricane side. Now they attack. They come wide. Big hole. Numbers to burn. Oh, the pass. The pass is amazing. And it's another try for the Hurricanes, who have proven to extend their worth late in the second half. And it's another try. This one, Apua So has scored an absolute blisteringly good try. Broken through the middle from Aki. What a pass! And it is Arceau, the two Arceaus, both scoring tries for tonight's match. How good was this? This is class. There were so many numbers to the left, and that's where the defence was drawn as well. But Apua So has shown a great set of hands and some pretty clean heels as well to go away and score the second try for the Canes. That should sort this game out now. A huge win here for the Hurricanes if they can hold out. 15 minutes to go. Nicholls adds the extras at 17-7. He hasn't scored a try himself tonight, but the team has performed very well. 10-point buffer. Changes coming here. Keel off for Furren for the Waratahs. That's in the back row. We also got some second row changes as well. Nicholls coming on for Tevez in the second row. And a 10-point buffer now means that the Waratahs must score twice. A little shallow kick. Nicholls finds it, takes the hit as well. He's got support quickly from Archie. Not the bad. Oh, that is a terrible play in the end. It didn't look too bad from Piranara, but it's quickly changed. There's now another turnover and smashed downfield, looking to play the territory game. Now they pass. They look wide. They got it away nicely from Tuolangi, and he's hammering it to touch. Nothing play there. Running out of field, running out of room, and losing possession. Waratahs have been smashed out of the park here in the second half. At the front, nicely pulled in from Fafita. Can they spread it? No. Forwards are all on hand, they hang on.
Advantage.
Oh, Piranara's knocked that on. That's a big mistake to make as well.
Release.
Nicholls runs all the way back to his own 22. He knows what's coming. And it is a scrum. So knocked on from Harry Ross. Poor play off the back. He's just spilt his beans in the tackle.
Bind.
9 minutes to go. The Waratahs need to score very quickly now if they're going to get back to this game. Oh, what a scrum from the Hurricanes. And the forward pack have replied. Massive shove. Wide they come. Numbers here for Nicholls. He takes the hit. Gives to Jane. Jane running free. He's got man on his left. Man on his right. Looks the fend. Going himself. And he's pulled down. Good tackle at the back. Recycle ball. Fafita. Still going. Strong run from Fafita. Slow ball here for the Hurricanes. No, that's a terrible play to go short side. Nicholls trying to step his way through. He's pulled down, chopped down. Good tackle. Now it comes out in a run here. Apuaso. No way through for him either. Another slow ball. They look left side. Nicholls. Nicholls still going. Nicholls charging. Nicholls is over. Slow motion from Nathan Nicholls. 22-7, game over. And he gets his try as well. Wow, there wasn't much on here at all. This time it was Fadelofa. There was 3 Waratahs defenders. He shrugs off that tackle. And that was McCarthy, who had no chance. The power of Nicholls right there. You see him surveying the chances, the opportunities. Bang! Get out of the way! And over the top comes Dave Dennis, and he gets dragged over. Pure power from the Englishman. And he puts this game into confirmed status now. A W in the column over the table-topping Waratahs from Australia. And they've come to Westpac and they've had a great first half, but have been blown comprehensively off it in the second from the Waratahs. Back to action we go. All left to bounce. Always dangerous. It goes to ground. And the Hurricanes may just need to settle this down here and play out the clock. Real chance now. Down the short side. Is it going to pass? No! Oh, he's made a meal of it. It was 2-on-1. Nicholls gave him all the time in the world to make his decision. He backed himself and he got smashed into touch. Here comes Jeffrey Tumunga-Allen and also Brad Shields. They'll get a brief second. So line out now for the Hurricanes. They go to the middle and they lose it. Now the Waratahs, can they make it pay? Oh, Nicholls quickly out of the line. charges at the attacking player and puts him to ground. Two defenders there.
Release.
Hammered by the Waratahs attack. Once again, they come for another go. Milner Scudder looking to step against his former team.
Release.
Could be ball back to the Canes. No. Waratahs pile on late. This has got to be a tackle. Into touch. Ball scratch free. It's picked up from a yellow shirt. Someone's on the ground there with the ball. It's got to go back to Nicholls here. It's got to go back to Nicholls. He smashes it into touch in the face of the former Canes superstar, Milner Scudder, and he sets this game to end. A great win for the Hurricanes. They have come to Westpac, their home ground, and defended it stoutly against an impressive Waratahs outfit. Well, it wasn't the Nathan Nicholls show today. It was really the show of Aki and Aso, who single-handedly put this Hurricanes team on top. It was the Aki play from the drop goal that put them on the board first, and then it was Aki who set up Opu Aso, and then Aso did it single-handedly later on before Nicholls charged over for the third and final try from really a nothing play, just pure power and determination for the English fullback to get over. Nicholls nailed 3 out of 3 conversions. McCarthy scored the only try for the Waratahs. He also converted that one, which at one point gave them a 7-3 lead before it was an instant reply by Aso that put them back in the lead. That's for the Hurricanes, of course. Well, it was an even battle, wasn't it? Possession and territory, both fairly even, 55-45, one each. Hurricanes with possession, Waratahs with territory. The first half was, well, a complete opposite to what the second half was. The drop goal, it was a game-changing moment. The handling errors from the Hurricanes were not the best second half. They made a few more errors. Harry Ross notably making a few there as well. Tackles, huge, 80 by the Hurricanes, 53 by the Waratahs, and quite amazingly down the bottom, both sides made 10 line breaks. Yet we were 3 tries to 1. That's fullback defence. Nathan Nicholls on point tonight. So what did Nicholls do tonight? He scored 1 try, 3 conversions, 1 line break, 10 tackles, 1 contest win, and also 2 handling errors. But one of them was a blatant knock on as well that butchered a real good chance to score. The Hurricanes were poor in the first half, but once again, for the second consecutive week, they've shown that they can come back strong and dominate the second 40. Okay, so for the second consecutive week, we come back to 1 red, 3 green, and a white. It is offloads this time that we have failed to complete. It's pretty hard to get a good offload away. Penalties conceded, less than 1, we did 0, and of course we won the contest. A very strange group of objectives today. Normally it's kicking meters, running meters, tries, and then some funky one. But today they're all funky ones. Offloads, penalties conceded, contest won, drop goals, and breakdowns entered. I mean, it's not hard to enter more than 1 breakdown, so we did that pretty easily as well. Never in this frame for a drop goal, although our key got 1. So really we should be looking more towards getting those droppies over. What did that do to our stats today? Well, we got 0.2 for aggression, 0.4 on agility, 0.2 on passing, 0.3 on offloading, 0.4 on strength. We got a strength try, which is good to see. 0.7 on the already max mental, and discipline getting 1.3. So nothing on really main core skills for us. Agility getting a little boost was nice, as well as passing. We always like to see those main skills get a little bit of a boost. Overall rating is 7.64. Pretty disappointing today, but the team performed much better than they normally do. It was a Hurricanes win rather than a Nathan Nicholls revival, which is always happy to be seen from my side, because we don't want to be the only player that can score a try. So the Hurricanes doing it themselves was much welcomed. Nicholls still putting out a good performance though, despite that. Interest from around the world. Wow, we got Racing 92 up there with a +4 at the top. Hurricanes getting 7 more, Waratahs 17 as well. The opposition always gets a good boost from those performances. Alrighty, so matches around the world, there we go, done and dusted. We're up against the Brumbies. We're off to GIO Stadium for our next match of round 11. So that's going to be a huge one for the Hurricanes. Let's have a look at the conference table here in New Zealand. The Blues still 2 games extra. They are up to 46 points, so still a huge lead of almost 20 points, 18 to be specific there for the Blues. We sit second. We've only played 8 games. Terrible colours there. Crusaders down the bottom there played 9. Still only 1 point. Amazing. We've only scored 1 point. Highlanders 26, Chiefs 28. But it's those 2 games in hand that are crucial for us. If we can score 10 points, put us to 38. We're still a mile away from the Blues, who are 10 from 10. And 6 bonus points as well. They are really carving up. In South Africa, the Bulls are top 30. And we have the Stormers on 22, Cheetahs 20, Sharks 20, Lions 15. That is a tight conference. And in Australia, Rebels. Oh, the Rebels lead the way. It's taken a few years, but finally, the Rebels, or the Force, one of those 2 crappy sides that normally do so badly, they are leading the Australian Conference. Game in hand for the Waratahs and the Brumbies and the Force for that matter. 28-22, 18 for the Force and Reds at the bottom. But it's good to see the Rebels at the top for Australia. The Waratahs, that is just their 3rd loss of the season. So overall table sees the Blues at the top, the Rebels now 2nd, the Bulls are 3rd. So we have 1 from Australia, 1 from New Zealand, 1 from South Africa. That is great to see. Then the Hurricanes, Waratahs, Australia, New Zealand. Again, that is nice. Then it's all New Zealand. Chiefs, Highlanders for the Brumbies and the Stormers round out the top 10 with the Cheetahs. But it is really, really clustered in here. A lot of teams on 20, 22, 26, 28, 30, 30. Before the Blues, who are just creaming everyone. They're going to be really hard to beat this season. And what will be interesting is if we, oh dear, if we play the Blues again. Oh dear. So we've got to play the Blues twice in our last 7 matches. And to be fair, we only leave New Zealand twice. We go to GIO Stadium to play the Brumbies and the Bulls. Well, we don't leave New Zealand to play the Bulls either. So this match against the Brumbies is our last match out of New Zealand for we are Westpac. Then Waikato Stadium for the Chiefs. Eden Park, oh yes, for the Blues. Then we're at Westpac, home for the Crusaders for Forsyth Bar final match against the Highlanders. Wow, what a conclusion we are in for. Alright, let's wrap up today's episode by seeing what Nicholls' stats look like. Here we can see not much has changed from last week. We can see no increases on speed or anything like that. Agility up to 85, which is great. Passing has hit the big rigs of 90. If only our catching was a bit better, we would be a bit happier. Interest from around the world. See 2 fully maxed sides now. London, Welsh and Bath. Wasps are sitting up there. They're getting nice interest as well as the Falcons and the Force. Before we drop down, Saracens, Tigers, Crusaders and what have you further down. So much interest. I'm interested to see what happens at the conclusion of Super Rugby this year. But for now, full concentration is on. Still Racing 92 at the bottom. Still on the Hurricanes and still on winning our maiden Super Rugby title. That wraps up today's episode. A close fought match, but just like last week, a big finish gets us a big win over what was the table-topping Australian side. Next week, we've got a tough ask against the Brumbies, another Australian team, another good Australian team too, who are struggling this year and we'll be hoping to put them away, but they are at home, which is always a danger for the Canes. Hope to see you all there for that one. Thanks for joining me today for today's matchup, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.